Welcome to the Marketing Revolution Podcast. This is the underground movement of savage marketers from all over the world. We are not Fortune 500 companies. We are real entrepreneurs with real businesses that have one major thing in mind: to set goals and devour them daily. Because we understand everyone wants to eat, but only savage marketers are willing to do the hunt. Now let's get this revolution started. Hey, what's up, everybody? John Hiley here with the Marketing Revolution Podcast, coming to you today with another podcast. This is practically live as well, because I'm literally going to rip this podcast out, download it, drop it into the podcast software. Poof, it's going to be up and rolling. It's like 11:23 right now on Wednesday. So I'm actually getting ready to, I'm sorry, is today fucking Tuesday? Today is Wednesday. Okay, good. I thought I lost a day there for a minute. So one of the things I want to talk about here, guys, is that some of y'all know, because you've been following the podcast, I've been doing 75 hard now. I'm on day 21. And man, I'm going to tell you guys something. This is extremely powerful if you feel like you're starting to lack a little bit of discipline in your life. It gives you a regimen. It actually, if you do it the way that I do it, meaning that I try to complete everything very early, I'm typically done with everything by 9 a.m. besides the water. I'm still looking about a half gallon of water right now, okay? So you end up writing in on your day on some very big wins. That's one of the very first things. The second thing is it keeps you motivated throughout your day, and you start becoming very military-like when it comes to your regiment and what you're doing and the coordinates of how you're doing things. Every time that I do 75 hard, I end up opening up new businesses. I end up very, very deep in thought, especially in my very first workout. You're in that alpha state and you're thinking and you're deep in fucking thought. Like, so much shit has came to me during this time. Not only have I opened up a new business, a new part of our company. We just got the logo back. We're getting ready to do the website designs, things like that. I'll tell you guys about that here in a little while. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag yet, even though y'all know me, man. It's hard for me to hold this secret in, but I'm going to hold it in anyway. I will let you guys know. But on top of that, I created a charity event. So I've got a huge event that's going to be happening here towards the end of the year with the company that does my tool distributions. They're called Anson, ANSON. PDR Tools, and we're going to be doing a massive charity event for the children here of Dallas, where we're going to be, my goal is $100,000 worth of gifts that we're going to buy for the children, and I'll fill you guys in details on how I'm going to be doing that stuff throughout the year. So right now we got a board that's being put together, and within our board members, which is essentially, it's going to be a board membership, like a syndicate, more along the lines of a syndicate. And we're going to be fine-tuning the strategy and all that kind of stuff. But it's going to be kind of cool. It's going to be really, really cool. In fact, we're going to be coupling this with like a Black Friday, Cyber Monday launch, where we're going to be doing these big tool giveaways, and we're going to be raffling off tickets that get you into these big tool giveaways, where all the money is going to be going to children. Some of y'all who have been following me for a long time know that I've done this for years. In fact, 2003 was one of my first Christmas events, where I raised not only money, but we did an exchange for services, an exchange for gifts, and gave them to children in our local area, where it's going to be super impactful. And I really think this year we're going to be focusing on creating a ripple effect. So we're going to focus on creating this ripple effect in multiple industries and just getting a lot of people involved in this movement, this thing that I've been involved in for a long time. Now, that being said, I feel like before 75 hard, like, this shit was not coming to me. I mean, I was doing things. We were doing things. But I feel that this has given me the discipline, the mental clarity, all of these things needed to move forward on these type of projects. Man, so I just cannot stress to you guys, if you're lacking something in your life, you're going to think, like, literally, like, common sense. Okay, common sense that's not so common would almost tell you that, okay, so the more time you spend working out and all this kind of shit, you do 75 hard. We're talking about 2 45-minute workouts per day. You got to drink a gallon of water. I'm going to be pissing all day long. You're going to be reading a book. Like all this shit, right, is literally going to take and pull time away from what it is that you're doing. And you may feel that you do not have that fucking time. Well, I'm here to tell you, you do have the time. And when you feel the clarity and the focus that this shit will give you, it's going to make you that much more productive on everything else. It's like a huge mind fuck. And the whole thing, when people tell me they don't have the time, be like, nah, it's not that you don't have the time, it's that you don't make the time. Because whatever we want, whatever we prioritize in our life, we will make fucking time for it. Okay? But you just got to get out there and do it. And you got to be committed and disciplined. I'm really surprised. And I know there's more people that fell off than what they want to admit. But when I started the 75 Hard, we created a messenger group. And I put a post out on inside of the Marketing Revolution group, the Marketing Savage group, asking if anybody wanted to join me in 75 Hard. Like, don't quit. Don't be a bitch. If you're going to do this with me, you got to do it. Well, to be honest with you, there's only about 10 people communicating in this group now out of 50. Out of 50 people. And for some of you guys that are like being the fly on the wall or you're not checking or whatever, but you're actually doing it, I don't know, man. I don't know. So to me, this is what makes an entrepreneur that's savage as fuck so fucking rare and so powerful. Because, see, when I commit to do something, my friends, when I've made a decision to do something, come hell or fucking high water, I will not stop. Nothing will fucking stop me. Okay? There's a big difference from somebody who claims to make a decision. You see, the Latin word of decision means to cut off any other option, any other outcome. How many times in life do you really make a true decision? Let me tell you the difference between wealthy people and poor people. And I'm starting to see a lot more people that have money have this fucking terrible habit. But one of the distinguishing differences is that wealthy people make decisions fast and change the course of them decisions very slowly. People who are not so wealthy, people who are poor, make decisions very fucking slowly, if at all, and change them rapidly. I'm here to tell you, if you're an individual, even if you're running a successful business and you make decisions very slowly and change them rapidly, I guarantee you look around, you don't have any employees or they're leaving all the time. It's the fucking primary cause. It's the primary cause for failure in business. Because if you can't instill confidence in the people around you that you can make a fucking sound decision and stick to it, nobody wants to be fucking around you. So part of this, doing this 75 hard, making that decision and fucking sticking to it, is building character. Everybody needs that shit. You start to feel yourself lacking a little bit of character in life. I won't say so much lacking character, but just say lacking parts of your character that you want to improve on. Because let's be honest, we all fucking need improvement. Every single fucking one of us. We all need improvement. Step out and make a fucking hard decision. Do something like 75 hard and watch that fucking ripple effect go through your entire life. But don't do it if you're going to be a little bitch and give up. That's it, my friends. Appreciate you for coming along on this Marketing Revolution podcast. And as usual, we're going to see you on that next one.